Here, fourth here in Villars. He also made the semis in Briançon, Chamonix, Arco, Cran. You might remember he missed isolation in Cran. Here's Fedir. This is his first final, and he qualified first out of the semi. They are 8 male finalists. Jan and Jorg seem to be having a good old chat as well.
Yeah, as well.
Both look pretty relaxed.
And Jan is a bit taller than the rest, actually.
Yeah.
To just watch them right now.
He's a slightly leaner Jan Hoyer than we'd seen in previous years. I know he's still massive basically, but slightly slimmer than we've seen in the past. That was a conscious effort from him. I think athletes wandering around all over the place to get a better view. Jan, the only man left on the stage. Now he makes his way off as well. Of course, the climb is so overhanging that from the stage you actually can't really see the top, so they're forced to move back further and further from the wall. Christophe Bion, our technical delegate, who we interviewed. You can see that on the IFSC Facebook page. Explaining about the history of league climbing competitions. It's really interesting to pick Christophe's brains. He's been around a long time. Check that out on the IFSC Facebook page. So Jorg and Roman back on the stage. Yuki Hada stays right where he is. You can see around him all the moisture on the ground from where it rained earlier. From what I can see and what the route setters say, we didn't get any seepage through the wall. They've covered the wall really effectively here in Villars. We're not expecting the rain to cause any problems beyond maybe a bit of humidity in the air. Still
try again if you slip.
But that's very true.
In the lead, if you slip on the second quick throw,
it's over.
Yeah.
It is one of the elements of league climbing that's so interesting, is the fact that you only get one shot, and it makes consistent athletes even more impressive. You look at someone like Anna Verhoeven in the women's, just seems to consistently make finals. I think I counted 29 World Cup or World Championship in a row where she's been to the final, and to just not make a mistake.
Yeah, it's really demanding. In terms of concentration, you have to be focused. Like, you have you can't do really any mistake, and it can be frustrating by times. Just feel you didn't climb your best, and you want to try again, and then you just have to wait for the next competition.
Just a quick heads up about our live stream. Apparently we were having some internet issues earlier on today. The stream was jumping. I can only apologise. I'm told that because of the geographical location of Villars, it's impossible to get really fast, reliable internet here. I can't honestly say Jan and Jorg again seem to be swapping beta. They were swapping banter earlier, now beta. Jorg, of course.
Yeah, the route is not too long, so we won't have any timeout, I'm thinking, except if someone is really resting everywhere.
Fedir Samoilov makes his way onto the stage, gets a big round of applause. The MC, Christopher's just been getting the crowd pumped up to see him climb. Quick question on Twitter, actually, related to MCs and DJs from Alesh Tapina. Do competitors get to pick the song they climb to? They do not.
No.
We have had a few incidents in the past where DJs have played slightly inappropriate songs.
Yeah.
But no, they don't get to choose their song. Personally, I think that would add to the show if they did. I think it's kind of like you see in professional wrestling. I think it'd be quite cool. But no, they don't. Good question though. Thanks, Alesh.
Yeah, Fedir has been really impressive in the semi-finals. At the very hard crux where almost all of the competitors fell, he decided to match a really small hole, and then he still climbed maybe 4 or 5 moves further, and he was really impressive in the semi-finals. This is also his first final, so it will be a good experience for him.
Very soon we're going to be able to speak to Sean Bailey. We'll just keep an eye on Fedir for now as he finds a half useful knee bar. Obviously didn't like it that much, quickly moved on. And we've got Sean Bailey available now.
What's up?
Hey Sean, that was great to watch. What happened on that final move? Was that a slip or a mistake in your climbing?
It was a little bit of both. I made a couple mistakes right beforehand, and then my foot blew, and that was kind of the final deal. But yeah, a little combination.
And you had a really good 2016, made the first final of 2017. How are you feeling ahead of the rest of the season?
I feel good. I feel not quite 100%, so I think it means that I'll have some good events ahead of me, and yeah, I'm stoked.
Well, we were stoked to watch you. Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, thank you.
Fedir, meanwhile, fighting. Romain de Grange will be watching this nervously. Jan Hoy is about 5 meters from us. He could be on the podium. He was 9th last week in the European Championships, Fedir. 16th in the Paris World Championships back in September. And he qualified first out of the semi-final here in Villars, and he's powering up this men's route. You can see the fatigue kicking in though, the feet cut loose.
Yeah, but Fedir has a lot of endurance. So when you think he's getting pumped, he actually can still climb through. So let's hope he can go really further.
Really onto the meat of this route, onto the head wall.
Yeah, he's entering the friction-based holes there. The bit more bouldery sequences. He's finding a nice drop leader.
Really smooth performance thus far from the Ukrainian. Are we about to see the first and only top of this men's route?
He's even resting on this underclink. Looks like he wants to clip somehow. Maybe he will keep climbing.
2:49 left on the clock for him, so
And he's clipping.
still plenty of time, but he just needs to figure out how to clip. The just out of shot right now, but the belayer was really struggling to figure out how much slack he needed. So overhanging this wall in Villars, the climbers aren't visible from the bottom.
And now he's going. He has to go far enough behind the big volume there, because there is a hole, but it's a bit further behind. Jan also missed the hole, and he has to commit a bit more to get the hole there. And here you can see the hole. It's also it looks like a dual texture hole.
Once again, the crowd getting fired up. We have a maximum of 2 minutes left in this men's final here in Villars. It seems to have just disappeared before our eyes.
He might be standing, but he's really pushing and fighting there. Come on, come on. Oh.
Not for Fedir this time. Superb effort from him. Just seemed to hang on that final volume. Just trying to suss out what to do, trying to get a bit of life back in the arms.
And I'm having a look at Romain de Grange, and he's really happy.
Et alors après, on vous annonce un orgasme sportif, c'est garanti avec les filles. Il y a les meilleures grimpeuses du monde. Il y aura une très belle histoire avec une petite pitchoune italienne. Elle a 16 ans.
So already this men's final completed, 9 o'clock here in Villars.
Bon, et celui qui remportera la